Hey, how's it going everybody? Tides is here, and that's right, MKXL. This is my first new Kombat Pack 2 character. This is Triborg. I'm really excited about this character. So I'm in the sector variation, and if you manage to land an opportunity to go for a safe jump in, then you may do so with 2 or Y. But if not, or it doesn't matter, just go into the next part of the combo, which is the downloaded string, which is 1, 1, and 4, or X, X, and B. Alright, so this is what we have. And you're going to want to cancel that into a teleport uppercut, which is down, back, and 4. Excuse me, there we go. And right when you land and they're still in the air, you have some time to throw out some strings to kind of extend your juggle. And the first string you're going to throw out is the system lock string. And that, of course, is 2 and 1, or Y, then X. Now, if you've timed this correctly, you should be able to fit a collision sensors, which is forward 4 and 3, which is forward B and A. Okay, now you're going to very quickly cancel that into a teleport slam, which is the enhanced version of the teleport uppercut, which is down back 4 plus right trigger, or down back B plus right trigger. And as you can see, that has an extra little hit that extends the juggle. Okay, so after that, you're going to want to catch them with the assembly required string, which is forward Y and X, or forward 2 and 1. So this is what we have. And lastly, you're going to want to cancel that into, I couldn't bring it up on the moves list, there's not enough room. It's the flame burner, which is down, down, and A, and looks like that. So this is the whole combo when it's performed correctly. So this is the first kind of half of the Cyrax combo. So aside from the jump in, if you want to do that or not, you're going to again go into downloaded, which is 1, 1, 4, or X, X, and B. And you're going to want to cancel that into the power slam, which is down, away, and 4, or B, plus right trigger. And that's only going to catch them if they're in the air. So there we are. And you're going to want to, as soon as you can move, right, as soon as you kind of slam them up, you're going to go into the rising steel, which is B, or 4. And you're going to want to cancel that rising steel into the net, which is away, forward, and X, or away, forward, and 1. Okay, now as they're caught in this net, what you're going to want to do is do a hover bomb, which is down, down, and Y, or down, down, and 2. Okay? And then you're going to want to uppercut them into it, which is down and 2, or down and Y, excuse me. And that's the knuckler. So let me show you, this is kind of like the first half of the combo. This is what it all looks like, the first half here. Now, as you can see, that pops them up for an extremely long period of time. And the real trick to kind of doing this combo is when you have them in that net, right, and you put out the hover bomb, you want to basically tap forward, just ever so slightly, so that when you uppercut them, you're the furthest possible distance from them, so you have enough space to set up the rest of the combo. So let me bring up on the moves list the second half. Okay? So after you let me kind of get in position here. So you have them in the net, you do the hover bomb, you uppercut them up, as soon as your animation from that knuckler, that uppercut, is finished, you're going to want to immediately go into the far hover bomb, which is down forward in 2 or Y, okay? This is kind of hard to time. If you're far enough from them, from that uppercut, if you're the maximum distance, you should be able to get the hover bomb out and have enough space so that this seesaw string is going to connect. But let me show you what the timing for the hover bomb looks like mid-combo. Pretty much like that. So you're going to want to catch them with the seesaw string, which is forward 2, 1, 1, or forward Y, X, X. And that's going to basically knock them into the far bomb, and that's going to sort of explode them back towards you. This is kind of the hardest part of the combo to time and to space out, so let me kind of show you what it looks like. Okay, you see how that pops them back towards you? One thing to note is that the second hit of that seesaw, you see how that second hit is a low? Now, if you throw out the seesaw too early when they're on their way back towards you, that's not going to connect. You have a lot more time than you actually realize. So just be patient, and after you get that far bomb out, just wait a little bit before throwing out that seesaw combo so that all 3 hits connect and that they're going to be knocked into that far bomb. So while they're on the way back towards you, I recommend that you kind of take a step back, just kind of hold back, and then go into the head blast, which is just away in 2 or away in Y. And let me show you what that looks like. All right, now after they bounce up, you're going to want to very quickly do a jump in back kick with B or 4, and then cancel that into the power grab, which is down, away, and 4 or B. So you might want to just kind of practice those 3 all together. But this is what the whole combo looks like when it's done correctly. Now, as you can see, that was some nice, big, tasty damage. Cyrax just has so many interesting bomb setups. So let's move on to the last variation, shall we? So this is the first chunk of the smoke combo that I have up on the screen. After your punch, if you want to go in and try to do one, you may do so with 2 or Y. Then you're going to go into the collision sentry string again, which is forward 4 and 3, or forward B and A. And then you're going to want to cancel that into the smoke port, which is down, away in 4, or down, away in B, plus right trigger. And that pops them up for a juggle. So this is what we have up to that point. Alright, now this is kind of hard to time. You have less time than you think. As soon as you're able to move again, you're going to want to immediately throw out a rising steel. Excuse me, that was the wrong button. The rising steel, which is B or 4, and then cancel that into the trident special move, which is away, forward, and 1, or X, and it looks like that. So this is what the timing after that smoke port is going to look like. You really gotta kind of go into that rising steel quicker than you think. Anyways, once you have them sort of stunned in this standing position, you're going to want to jump over them and cross them up with a jump back punch with Y. Alright, now this timing can be kind of tricky, but you're going to want to completely wait for your character to have crossed the other side of your opponent before throwing out that jump punch. Alright, now that you've crossed them up, you're going to want to go into the system lock string, which is 2, 1, or X, or sorry, Y, then X. Okay, now let me bring up the next part of the combo. So after you've done that system lock, excuse me, there we go. After you do that system lock, you're going to immediately want to cancel that into the smoke cloud, which is down, away, and 1 or X. Alright? Now, this might take a minute to time, but you're just going to want to wait for the smallest fraction of a second and then jump up and do a neutral jump punch to intercept them from that smoke cloud. Alright, and the last thing you're going to want to close this combo with is the virus uploaded string, which is away, X, Y plus B. That's away, 1, 2 plus 4. Alrighty. So this is the whole combo when it's done correctly. Alrighty, all three of these combos are in the 40% damage, which is pretty good. I'm really enjoying Triborg. I think, like, I know I say this every time I do a video on a character, but I think this is my new main. I know I still have like half the original cast to do, guys. I'm so sorry, but I think I'm just going to, as quickly as I can, get all the DLC characters, the new DLC characters done, and then continue to, when I have the free time, to just throw out the remainder of the original cast. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Triborg is really fun to play, and I will see you guys next time. Stay tuned for more Mortal Kombat XL combo tutorials. Take care.